Hi, it's Colette. Welcome back to my channel, and I'd like to do a wee bit of mediumship for mid-September and see what we get. So hopefully there'll be things that you can take in this video, and if you can, please either acknowledge them in the comments below or simply maybe email me or message me just so that I know they're acknowledged. So thank you for watching in advance, and I hope that you enjoy the video and get something from it. The first connection I've got, it's coming through very quickly actually. It's Paul. I've seen this chat before actually. He's coming through quite it's very much like he wants to be here and make a point quite quickly. So I better kind of try and listen to it, but it came very quickly. Paul. It just wants to give a big cuddle. And I don't know if there's maybe, I don't know, an anniversary or a birthday or someone, and it might be just recently passed, but it comes through very quickly. So it's almost like the first time I've been open between the last time and now. There might have been some event or something to celebrate. So big cuddles and a feeling of the family's getting there from Paul. Yeah, it's just passing on cuddles and warmth and strength. Thank you, Paul. That's for Karen. Mum. This one's from a Marjorie in spirit. It's quite an old-fashioned name, isn't it, Marjorie? And she is quite a while over. And I think someone may have been named after him. This may be a grandmother, and it maybe would be someone that was maybe called like a Margaret or something that is like Marjorie but not quite after her. She, I think this woman spun something. It's like she spun wool or she prepared wool for knitting. It's something to do with yarn or spinning or knitting that was very important to her. Maybe something that she passed on that she wants to continue be passed on, and maybe someone in family at the moment is taking that up, and she wants them to know that she'll be around and kind of help if they got stuck. It's nice. She's quite old-fashioned. She got like one of these old-fashioned aprons on, and it's full of flowers, like small red and pink and white flowers, almost like old-fashioned vintage Cath Kidston. But she may well be American actually, because she kind of looked at me when I said Cath Kidston there, and that's a British brand, so maybe she's well, she doesn't need to be American, does she? She could be any race or nation or whatever. Anyway, Marjorie, and it's something to do with knitting or spinning that's very important to her. I've got a very strong congratulations to a Josh that's here, Josh I think, and it's coming from excuse me, Harry in spirit. And when this spirit's coming through, I've got a really sore throat, a really gruff voice. I wonder if he was a heavy smoker or if he actually died with something to do with his throat. Excuse me. Thank you, Harry. I've got a cat who's called Minty or Minky. Very happy cat. Said she used up all her 9 lives. Minty or Minky. I think she had something either wrong with her foot or that marked her out with her wee paw. It's maybe markings on it or something injured, so she's making a noise that to make say something about her paw so that her owner knows that it's her. It's a lovely thing. We'll get a Gerard or Jerry, who's connected to Peter here, and Timothy, I think, but I'm not sure if the Timothy's here or in spirit, and John. It's kind of a big family, and I think one of them may have passed in the last year, and all's well in spirit. Sorry, that's a bit vague, but it's almost like someone wants to talk, but they're not quite sure on what they're doing, or maybe this just wasn't their thing. We've got some weird names today. I've got an Ursula. I think she was quite a character. She enjoys... I think she was quite a strict woman, but had such a sense of humour as well. So although she was strict, the family just adored her because she did have this real wicked sense of humour. She's saying she's met Ben. She's nice. I quite like her. I mean, in a way, I'm getting that she could have been quite fierce, but also just burst out laughing at the daftest of things. I've got a connection. This is a man who wants to pass on a message to his son. The name Morris is important. Morris. And he is proud the way that his son's found his voice. He's spoken out about something. He stood up for something. And the father's very proud of him in spirit. I've got a dog called Monty. It's quite a big dog. A floppy dog. It went over the Rainbow Bridge, but didn't stay very long. Come back to be surrounding its human. I was going to say it's master there, but it's like, no, my human. The message for Deirdre, and this is from like a grandfather figure in spirit. He just thinks she's the bee's knees. He just thinks she's great and always will think you're great, and nothing will change his opinion, even though sometimes you get down on yourself, Deirdre. This man, I think, just love you to bits. Might be connected to the name Tom or Thomas and John, but oh Deirdre, this man loves the ground you walk on. So hello from a Jean in spirit to a, might be Jean here, but it sounds like Gina or Gemma. Gina. I think it's Jean's in spirit, but someone would maybe have been slightly named after her, but not quite. I think it's Jenna or Gemma. No, I think it's Jenna. And again, this woman's very happy spirit. She used to have a singing voice that people loved, but she was quite shy with it as well. Never thought it was that good. But yeah, she's very happy with the way family's going, particularly Jenna. I'm not quite sure I'm catching that name properly, sorry. Bear with me if it's a slightly different spelling or whatever. Kind of in Scotland now, there's a man. Oh, I thought he was saying he was from Montrose, but he's actually the surname Montrose. And this man, I think, made food. Could have been a chef or maybe somebody in it. He's quite old, so it could have been, he might have been in the army and was a chef in the army, or was a chef of some sort. And And I think there's someone in the family that's going to be very, very good with food and get some sort of qualification in it as well. And he's quite happy about that. Anyone else? Is that Keith saying hello and well done on the new baby? Oh, right, okay. Keith, all's well in spirit. Not a thing he would have done, but trust. This is to a mum and a wee baby boy that's here, and he's saying, trust the process. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Whatever's happening there, he was quite angry to begin with the way that I think he's angry with the way things were treated when they didn't need to be, but at the same time, just go with the process. Go with the process. Slightly familiar. Someone with the surname Deacon here. The very loving man that just continues to send love and warmth. I think this may be a partner that's gone. The surname is Deacon, and there might be a connection to an E initial with that, the initial E. Anybody else coming through the channel? Not coming in. Someone shy or someone that's not long over. I actually know who this is. Personal. And quick. But I can't say too much because it's very, very early days and I would never upset the family. But thank you. Anyway, I think this lady that comes through one day will come through for her family. I was just a friend, acquaintance. So it's not right to put this out, but I know it's very early days. I know her healing potential. I know at one point for the family there will be something, I'm sure of it, but please, I might even cut this bit out of it, but that wouldn't be fair either. Anyway, I normally expect people to come through once they've been over about a year, but this lady is not very long over, and it certainly was unexpected, but knowing the character of her, just to let people know she's all right is fine. So that's lovely. That's absolutely lovely. So I'm going to go now, and hopefully we'll do some more mediumship in another wee week or 2 weeks, because I know that you appreciate it and like it. I just never know what I'm going to get, which is fair enough. That's fair enough. Anyway, I'll say thank you to White Storm. Thank you to the spirits that come through. But for some it was harder than others, and I appreciate that. So yeah, thank you. And thank you. Many blessings now. Bye.